As temperatures finally start to warm up across the region, you may want to start putting plants in the ground. But as 18 Storm Team meteorologist Anthony Codespoti reports, there are some things you should know before you get your garden started again.
As temperatures start to warm, it's natural to start thinking about planting your vegetables or your flowers. But there's still some obstacles in your way if you start early.
The one thing that you've got to be cautious of, because it is, if you read everything, it's saying, okay, it is time to plant your tomatoes and things like that as far as the seedlings, because you've got 4 to 8 weeks for them to germinate. However, we're still right now in the, almost toward the end of March, so we've got a full April and mid-May before it's actually planting season, and really is Memorial Day.
The reason why it may be good to wait is due to frost still being quite likely. You can counteract this by growing your plants indoors first, but you have to acclimate them to the outdoors if you want them to thrive outside later in the spring.
You're starting them indoors, or not out where it's natural, where the wind and everything, so when you are planting your seeds and they start coming up, show them some love. Sounds funny, but take your hand and just kind of, at least once a day, come through and kind of breeze them through the top half of that plant. Because what it does is it makes it simulate wind outside in a natural habitat.
And if you do try and plant some veggies or flowers, you need to be okay with waiting a bit to see results.
One thing that we learned in the 18 years we've been in business is that you can go ahead and try to start something like super early in January. There's still not enough light. It'll grow, in our greenhouses, but we can start something a couple months into the season that, and compare the two within a month, they're the same size. So you can try early, but it doesn't mean you're going to yield a better crop or you're going to actually get something that's going to be larger.
This time of year is the right time to start your leafy greens like lettuce or peas because they actually benefit from the cooler soil and getting hardened from the cooler weather. It's best to either ask your local garden center or do your research to know when it's best to plant. In Chamberlain Acres, Anthony Codespoti, 18 News.